Yo, what up, you guys? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece chapter 245. And this is one of those chapters where after you finish it, you just go, yeah! Because, oh my god, man, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, man. Like, my chapter question, I'm going to ask it right now, which is, does Oda know anything about Indiana Jones? Was he somehow inspired by it? Because I got like some Indiana Jones. I know this came out before, but One Piece came out before, but I'm getting like some Pirates of the Caribbean type feel. You know, you got the wacky escape that Luffy uses with the Gum Gum Bazooka. You got the sickles kind of coming out. You got the Sky Snakes. Like, you have so much that is going on in this chapter where when you just look at it, it just blows your head. The chapter's title has the word adventure in it, and it definitely lives up to it, because while Luffy and the others are going through this, you get this crazy shot of Zoro fighting a sky shark and one-shotting the sky shark with one punch, and that's the real One Punch Man right there, but taking him out with one punch. And you got Chopper sitting there saying like, oh my god, I'm the one that's in danger. They're going to explore this island and I'm staying here. And you got Usopp acting like Chopper. That's why I like those two interacting so much. Now, granted, they're on opposite ends of the island at this point, but, or at least they're separated. But the thing is Usopp was asked by Luffy, like, do you want to go explore? And Luffy's like, I don't really care. I don't really care what your answer is. We're going to go explore. And Usopp's like, I can't believe you even asked me if you're going to do this. Like, I just like the different things that are going on. But with all that said, I want to focus on this, okay? Which is, I want to focus on the whole religious aspect in this, because I thought it was very interesting. You know, I've said in other reviews, and I didn't really go fully in depth with it. You know, I said in other reviews that, you know, I saw different religious things, whether it be Christianity and Buddhism and Taoism. I saw different things just hinted. Even a little bit of Islam, not a lot, just a little bit. Like, I saw different things sprinkled out throughout the last few chapters, so I want to touch on it now because I really feel like this is Oda kind of incorporating different things in there, which is pretty awesome because he's not Japanese centric, you know, or Eurocentric, where basically you focus on whatever your experience is. Like, if, like, I'm in America, so if I were to draw a map going by that logic, America will be the center of the world, and so by Oda's logic, Japan will be the center. I like how he's bringing in different things, which is why I'm going to do this. Now, you have all these people, they basically treat Enel like a god, and for the most part he is. I mean, he might be omnipotent. Like I said, I have a bad feeling he's gonna be a devil fruit user, but the thing is, it's like he's obliterating things out of sight. Almost took out Luffy and the others when Conus. I said Coenus, but checked out the anime episode for that, and I was fucking blown away by it because that was pretty cool how that was handled. Very emotional scene, by the way. I usually don't skip ahead, but I had to skip ahead for that. But the thing is, you know, Conus angered him, fireball just shoots down. So you just look at all these different things, and it's like, okay, we do have a deity at this point. And then when you look at how Zoro is just like, Chopper, you're probably right. I'm probably stronger than this god. Like, I like how that's in there, and Zoro's just so full of himself, and he's just like, you know what? It all depends on his attitude, whether or not I'm going to give him a good mollywhopping, you know, a good. So that was cool, man. And the thing is you have that, and how does that fit into the religious part? Zoro at this point is basically acting like an atheist. He says, I don't pray to these gods. I don't owe them anything. I could care less. Just that attitude you usually catch with a lot of atheists. However, I will say this to play devil's advocate. You do have a lot atheists, whether or not what you believe in, a lot of atheists use a lot of logic. They're very scientific. And they're very intelligent people. And the thing with Zoro is Zoro was majorly trolling in this chapter because he was poking fun at his whole thing of getting lost, where he's like, Nami, if you get lost, just stay in one spot. And Nami says, like, you idiot. Why don't you do that? Like, he's aware of it, just like Luffy. I think those two just pick select moments to troll, but Zoro's a pretty intelligent guy, very sharp, so I know that he's aware of what he's saying, fits the whole atheist demographic, or not demographic, but the whole characteristics at this point when you look at how he's handling it. And then when you look at Nami, Nami's reacting out of fear. She's just like, dear Kami, I don't know this guy. Please don't strike my ass down like how you did. Like, I like how Nami's just doing that, and yet at the same time, Oda just flips it around where when you psychoanalyze Nami's character a little more, she's acting out of fear, and you can argue that even though you have a lot of people who believe in whatever deity, whatever god that they do, out of blind faith, there's some who believe simply out of fear because they don't want to be punished, eternal damnation, hell, whatever you believe in. And so I like how Oda puts that in there. And then at the same time, how he continues to flip it where you have Zoro being blasphemous. You have Nico Robin, who is just wanting to gain more information. The archaeologist in her is coming out. And she's like, well, there might be artifacts, there might be jewels. I'm going to go with you to seek more information. And if you look at some of the Christian biblical texts, you know, one of the sins early on was Eve biting the apple and gaining knowledge. So gaining knowledge can be looked at as some form of a sin. So I like how that's in there. And then you have Nami literally display one of the 7 deadly sins of greed. So that was cool because Nami's just like, oh, we have to go look, but she's got berries in her eyes, and even Chopper looks at it. Like, Oda did so much in this one chapter and touched on so many different things. Like, it blows my head that he's able to do so much in 17 to 19 pages and so much deep stuff, man. Like, I hate to keep making comparisons to this, but the thing is and what Oda's managed to do in the span of a few pages, if you look at themes and stuff, this is right there with what Dragon Ball did. Like, read the manga, don't go by the anime. I can't stress that enough. Read the manga, but like the different themes and stuff, like pride and that's a whole nother video. I don't want this to go on too long. It's going longer than I already wanted it to be. But the thing is Oda masterful writing at this point. So many different symbolisms. I can't wait to see where he's taking this going forward. Another thing I thought was interesting was how Oda has Luffy and Usopp and Sanji. They're all at these doors, entrances, if you will, in order to get to where Zoro and the others are, because they're going on, I believe it's the Milky Road. But right there, that even symbolizes that we all have options, which goes back into religion. I don't know if some of you guys are familiar. I know that, you know, I do have a lot of older folks that watch this, 21 through 34. So I know that I have some older cats in here. But I like how Oda has that in there because it's Paradise Lost, where you're looking at the different options that you have and the whole debate of free will. And even Luffy says, oh my God, we have choices. So Oda just does a lot in this chapter. It's so hard to wrap my head around. I was very much considering just writing up a script, like taking time, getting my thoughts all the way together, writing a script, and then just making a video where I just go over all of this stuff. I just talk in the microphone and do it instead of just stand in front of you guys and just give you my immediate thoughts and kind of go in depth that way. Because it's literally so much that even though I've got some stuff written and I'm looking at it as I'm recording, I have so much more that I want to touch on, man. That's why I said, like, when I get caught up, I want to do a One Piece in depth because I could go on forever for the symbolism in this, man. So if you can't tell already, I'm giving this a 5 out of fucking 5. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, man. Another thing that I thought was pretty cool about this is how they're sitting on the altar. And I got like some ancient Mayan stuff, which goes right back to more religious stuff. Like, that was pretty cool. And how the altar, basically, you know, Nico Robin's like, I guess we're supposed to stand here to death. Like, so much blasphemy. And yet it's offset by so many different religious things in this chapter. Oh my God, this is beautiful, man. Once again, my chapter question for you guys is going to be, does Oda know anything about Indiana Jones? Is he a big fan? Big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean? I know Pirates of the Caribbean came out after this, but I'd be very, very interested, man. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, hit that like button, comment, rate, subscribe, share. Follow me on the social media platforms. As always, thanks for watching. Have an awesome